Hello, online crew, and welcome to today's live where we are talking about Reels. Who would like to learn? Oh, I've got to get rid of some notification in the background. Hang on, what's going on here? Too many programs open. Let's get rid of that and that. Sorry, guys. How are you all? Great to see you here. Who's ready to talk and learn more about Instagram and Facebook Reels? I hope you are. So for those of you that have found me at the new time, welcome and thank you for finding me. If you weren't aware, there's been another time zone change around the world. This time it's in my time zone. So for some of you in the Eastern and Pacific time zone, it's changed the time for you when I'm live. It does get a little bit complicated around this time of year where we have 3 time zone changes around the world. US and Canada, UK and Australia. So at various times it does change as to when I'm live depending on where you are around the world. So if you found me at the new time, well done for being here. And this is what it's going to be like for about 6 months now until there's more time zone changes around the world. So this will be the normal time from here on in for about 6 months. Okay, so I hope that works for you. If not, I know a lot of the UK people, they're out, they're done. It's 2 a.m. for them now, so they'll catch the replay. So to all the UK people on the replay, hello. And yeah, sorry that I won't be seeing you guys probably live, from now on. It's difficult to juggle all the time zones, but just, something to get used to moving forward. And thankfully we have things called replays where people can actually catch up when they're awake. So how are all of you? How are you going? Let me know how you are. Let me know where you're watching from. So I doubt that there's anyone in the UK here today. So let's see. So hello, Beth. Hello, Dan. Hello, Joanne. Great to see you here. I am trying to get bolder and braver with Reels. Awesome. Hello, Faye. Just let me know where you're at. Have you done Reels? Have you, you've dabbled, but you're not doing them consistently? Have you not ventured there yet or ventured there yet consistently? Let me know where you're at in the journey of Reels, because what I'm going to do, starting next week will really help those of you that are a little bit confused or not confident or haven't even gone there yet. So I'll tell you more about that in a minute. Hello, Laurie. Great to see you on. Heather, lovely to see you. Looking forward to this. Hello, Joy. Hello, Cherie. Hello, Heather. I love going back to normal life. So you're finally out of quarantine, are you, Heather? Good to hear. Hi, Donna. Dan loves Reels. Of course you love Reels. Dan is rocking it with Reels. Dan can't keep up with the comments from his Reels and is in lots of conversations with people regarding his business because of his Reels. So I don't doubt you love Reels and you're doing a really, really good job of them. And that's the potential for all of you with what Dan's doing with Reels. He's just putting it out there. He's just, going with the process. You marry the process, you just divorce the result and you see what happens. And it's happening for Dan now, which is really exciting. Hello, Yvette. Great to see you here. You can run, but you can't hide for sure. Hello, Sonia from Tasmania. Good to see you here. I've dabbled, not sure what to do yet. So we're going to resolve that for you. But before I go into the content regarding Reels, I just want to remind you of a few things. This, where is it? Let me just pull it up. This banner here is updated every Monday to what we have coming up this week. So on Clubhouse tomorrow, I don't go live on the day I'm doing Clubhouse because I think that's too much to ask of you guys to watch me live and turn up on Clubhouse. So Clubhouse tomorrow, we are talking about a 90-day run. and the effectiveness of a 90-day run. How do you set up a 90-day run for your team, even if you've got one person in your team, or even if you've got no one in your team, but you get the opportunity to go on a 90-day run? It really does make a difference. So listen into Clubhouse tomorrow, where we're going to give you all the details around that and share some experiences around that. Normally today at the beginning of the week, I would do my online crew courage, where I talk about something to do with personal development and personal growth. So I'm doing that the day after next. So I'm just switching things up a little bit this week, so I can launch the Reels Challenge today, but that will come in a couple of days' time. And then I've got something pretty cool for you at the end of the week. So make sure you stay with me this week. But an online crew coaching community, your exclusive training this week, I'm sharing 2 really cool tools that I've started using in my business that I'm going to share with you. And I'm also going to share with you, a lot of people don't know how to reverse outgoing friend requests. So I'm going to show you on screen how to do that. It's not good for your Facebook if you've got a whole lot of outgoing friend requests that are unattended to. So people just haven't accepted your friend requests. So you could have heaps out there where you've friend requested people and people haven't accepted them. You want to clear those out at least probably once a week. At least once a month, I'd say, probably weekly. You want to clear that up, because to Facebook, that's like you've invited a whole lot of people to your party and they don't want to come because you're not cool enough. Okay, so we've got to clear those out, and some people don't know how to do that. So coaching community, I'm going to show you how to do that. But more importantly, I'm going to show you 2 cool tools that I use in my business. I'm going to share that with you. So go to that link to get all the details for this week's training, okay? Because that'll be at a different time potentially than what you're used to if you're in US and Canada. Okay, so let's get into it. Wow, Dan, I did 10 pain points and about 2 weeks later, I have answered over 91. So that's 91 comments and reactions to his reels. Who wants that? Who wants 91 people to talk to or 91 comments to respond to on their reels? I think that would be a pretty good problem to have. So let's talk about reels, for a minute. Reels are trending. Now, why are reels trending? So if you're listening on Instagram as well, this is really very relevant to Instagram reels and Facebook reels. So Instagram reels have been out it'll be coming up 2 years in August. Okay, so it's been around for a little while. Facebook reels, not so much. Some of you that have been in Canada and, US, but not as long as Canada, you've had them for quite a while, but they only went global in the last, couple of months, if that it's been global. So Facebook reels are very new. People are still testing and trialing Facebook sort of reels. But this micro video content that's anywhere between about 5 seconds and a minute is what people are loving, because it's entertaining, it's quick, it's short to absorb. There's a really punchy message that goes with it that somebody can work out, oh, that's cool, that's funny. What are they talking about? I need more information, because you can't reveal it all on a less than 60-second reel, which is a really good thing when you've got people that are curious, because they have to reach out to you if they want to know more. But for the most part, your world, whose life is crazy? Like, seriously, who's really, really busy? I know I am, and I know 95% of you are really, really busy. Micro video content is very quick and easy for people to absorb. So if you're not familiar with that term, micro video content, it means Instagram and Facebook reels, even YouTube shorts, which is their version of like a reel, or TikTok videos, like they're less than 60 seconds long. If anything, the most popular ones are between about 7 and 15 seconds. So if you stick to about that, they're the ones that are doing sort of really, really well. But you can go up to 60 seconds for the most part. But what you need to take into consideration is not everybody has the same features. So most people have 60 seconds on Facebook, but some people still only have 30 seconds. So when I say something that about time frame and things like that, you're all different. You've potentially got different features. You've potentially got different flaws as well. So you've all got different phones and those kind of things. So things might look a little bit different. But here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to do a 21-day Reels challenge starting next week. And what I'm going to do for you first is some training here. Well, it's actually only going to be in my free group. So if you're watching from Instagram or my business page or from YouTube, this is only going to be in my social media Facebook group. So you need to find your way there. How you find your way there is you register here. So a lot of you will already be in that group, but if you're not, that's where you want to register. The reason that you want to register is you'll get all the replay videos sent to you, all the training videos, and you'll get the email every day with the audio track and the reel to copy for the 21 days. So here's what I'm going to do for you to help you learn reels and get consistent with reels is it starts on the 13th or the 14th, depending on your time zone around the world. So if you're in US and Canada, it'll be the 13th at this time that I'm normally going live. Okay. I'm going to do a training next week on the 13th or the 14th if you're in Australia or UK. And I'm actually going to share my screen and walk you through how to do a reel. Okay. We are going to do them on Instagram. And I'm going to teach you how to repurpose them to Facebook. So you can kill two birds with one stone. We'll create them on Instagram because Instagram has more features, much user-friendly to create reels on Instagram. But I'm going to show you and give you a training video of how to repurpose the Instagram reel and pop it on Facebook. Now, for those of you that are not on Instagram whatsoever, here's my recommendation. That you do start an Instagram account and you just do reels. There are people with hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram that only 100% do reels. So if you are going to do it once on Facebook, because you want to do Facebook reels, why not create an Instagram account and just do reels on Instagram and repurpose it to Facebook and get double the whammy and start growing a following on Instagram, okay? The reels are easier to create on Instagram and just pop up on Facebook. Facebook has very limited characters. There are things that I need to show you as to how to make this work. But for those of you that are scared of this, you've never been on Instagram, I've got you covered. I'm going to show you in the training videos how to create an Instagram account and what my recommendations are to the type of account and those kind of things. So here's what's going to happen. Next week, I'm going to go live on the 13th or the 14th, depending on your time zone, and I'm going to do a Reels training only in my social media group, by the way. So again, if you're watching from Instagram or YouTube or my business page, you need to register, get the details for the Facebook group and to also get all the recordings and the replays emailed to you. So that'll be day one. In the following days, I'm going to do some training videos for you. So I'm going to do a video for you regarding how to repurpose from Instagram to Facebook, the quickest and easiest way. You'll be surprised how easy it is. But when you do a reel on Instagram, it actually does stick the Instagram logo at the bottom of the video. So you don't want that on there when you repurpose it to Facebook or TikTok. So I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm going to, for those of you that are not on Instagram that want to participate in this and learn how to do reels on Instagram, I'm going to share some training with you and some step-by-step procedures onto how to create an Instagram account so we can get you going for Instagram reels, okay? I'm going to share a video for you regarding strategy on how you can turn my templates into something that's suitable to you. So I'm going to deliberately share really basic reels with you. So I'll share with you the audio track and the reel for the day, and then you want to make it your own. Now, you're all from different companies and businesses and doing different things. So you might look at my reel and say, well, I don't want to say exactly what Helen said, and nor should you. Like, make it slightly your own. You can copy my reels exactly as is if it makes sense, but if it doesn't make sense because of your business, then you want to change it a little bit up to be suitable to you. So I'm going to do a little training video around how you might think about that and how you go about that. So the reels that I do provide you for the 21 days, they will be fairly simple to get everyone started. So those of you that have never ventured here before, then I want to give you the confidence just to get them doing. If I start doing transitions and change of clothes and all those kind of things, it'll probably get too overwhelming for majority of you. So I'm not going to do all the complicated stuff. Once you've found your feet with reels, you can do all the complicated stuff later, and you can learn things like transitions and different looks and, all that kind of stuff. So there are going to be fairly basic reels. For those of you that are doing reels regularly, you'll just slot in, fit in. It'll just help you give some ideas for 21 days, but you should be good to go. Those of you who are a little bit newer, then just, copy them as is. This is the one, this blows me away. This is the one piece of content on social media where you're actually encouraged to copy. So I would still encourage you, when you find your feet with reels and you know what you're doing, to make the reels your own. But it's the one piece of content that's out there on social media where you are actually encouraged, and it's okay to copy somebody else's reel. People are doing it all the time. They watch one, I do it. I watch one, I save it, and it's like, oh, that's a good one to copy. I can replicate that. I use their audio. I might even use the same words. It's just me and my face and my voice and my actions. But it's completely okay. In any other circumstance, I wouldn't recommend it. Like, I don't recommend you exactly take my content from my Facebook Lives and deliver it as your own, because it's my content. It's my intelligence. It's my hard work of years of, being in this industry. But something like reels, you can absolutely 100% copy somebody else, and it's completely cool. If anything, it helps you get traction, because if you use a trending audio, then it's more likely to get more organic reach. So it's actually a good thing to go and find. That's what I do. I go and find trending audios, and then I go and replicate the reel, and it can do better because it's a trending audio. Okay. So if you're a little bit confused about reels, don't worry until next week when I go live here. I'll share my phone and I'll show you all the buttons to push. I'll show you what to do. Then in the group in the coming days after that, and it's over Easter, so you're not going to be interested. You're going to be busy doing other things, but a pre-recorded video will go up at the same time with things like, this is how you repurpose from Instagram to Facebook. This is the kind of thing you want to think about when you want to take that as a framework and make it your own. So I'm going to have training videos released every day until we get to Easter Tuesday. So the Tuesday after Easter Monday, basically. From that day, we start the 21 days. So from that day, every day, you'll get an audio track and an idea that you can copy for the 21 days. So when I say we start the 13th, 14th, we're not starting the reels on that day. We're starting the training on that day. I need to give you some skills and some knowledge and some, some training before we get started on the 21 days. I can't just throw you into a 21-day reel challenge for those of you that don't know what you're doing. Fair enough. So I'm going to give you the training, and then I'm going to give you the 21 days starting from the Tuesday after Easter. Okay, because I don't think you're going to listen to me much. You can watch the replays and the training little videos. They won't be long ones, but hopefully I'm equipping you with everything that you need. So when we get to day one of the actual 21-day challenge, you're ready to go. So you know what buttons to push. Maybe you even had a little practice on your own. Okay, so that's going to how it's worked. You want to register because you want to be you want me to send you out the replays of the trainings. And you want to get sent every day the audio track and the reels idea, okay? Just keep in mind, if you haven't picked up the accent or you know me yet, I'm in Australia. So when I say day one, it might not be your day one yet, because I'm ahead of you. I'm ahead of a lot of you by a day or close to. Okay, so just run your 21 days when you run your 21 days. If you start a day late because you're going away Easter and you're getting back the next day, start your 21 days, a day later or something. It doesn't really matter. But what I am going to ask you to do is, we're also going to post in the social media group the audio track and the real idea for the day. Is when you've done yours, share the link underneath that day, so we can watch different versions of the template that I've given you. Okay. So when I put up day one in the social media group, you'll be able to see and watch my reel that I'm sharing with you to do in the audio track. So what I want you to do to participate in this challenge is, when you've done yours, go and get the link, and I'll share a video how you do that. Go and get the link, and then put it in the comments section under day 1, and then the comments section of day 2. So we can look at all the various ways that people have copied my template. This is going to give you a million ideas moving forward. We'll be doing it for 21 days, but you could get 100 days worth of ideas from other people in what they put in the comments section and how they've actually used that track for their own product or their own business opportunity or whatever. Like, it's going to be gold to look back under those 21 days and see all the different ways that people actually generated it from that audio track and that idea. So you're going to get much more than just the 21 days as far as ideas go moving forward. And you can use the same audio track a month later with a completely different strategy. So you might have an audio track and it sounds really cool, and you use it for like a product-based reel. And then like a month later, you could actually use the same audio track and use it for a business type reel, because you saw what somebody else did for that day. And like, that's a really good idea. I'm going to go and copy that. So we can all help each other get really creative around reels, that you don't have to think about reels ideas for a long time, potentially. Does that make sense to you guys? If you've got any comments right now, questions, I should say, put them in the comments section. I'll see if I can pick them up. But I'm just trying to share with you how this is all going to roll out. I would highly encourage you, if you're avoiding reels, now's the time. I'm doing it for free. You're going to get training first before we go straight into it. So you'll get the training and you'll get the ideas. So hopefully after the 21 days, you're feeling quite confident to then go and explore more complicated ways to do reels, and the changing the clothes ones and those kind of things, like, and venture off into getting more creative because you've got the foundation of how to do reels consistently and effectively. You with me? Does that make sense? Okay. Just checking up on a few comments here. Dan, I have only 30 seconds on Facebook, but I do all my reels under 30 seconds so I can repurpose on Instagram. Yeah, so Dan and I were talking about this the other day, and this is really important. Know what your limits are with your time frame. All of you should have 60 seconds on Instagram, but you may not know, well, you'll need to look whether you've got 60 seconds or 30 seconds, and I'll do all that training for you next week. So don't stress about that now, or how do I check? How do I know? I'll show you that next week. So if you've got a 30-second limit on Facebook, like Dan still has, then when you create your Instagram reels, you want to stick to under 30 seconds so you can repurpose it and it doesn't get chopped off. Okay. Now, most of my reels will be under 30 seconds anyway. They'll be, pretty much all of them. There might be the odd occasion where I just talk and do a training video, which I would recommend you do as well. But just keep that in mind. If you've got a restriction on Facebook, you want to make sure everything you're creating in Instagram is in the same time frame. Okay. Beth, I still don't have that notification for the trending audio. One of those things I'm missing, hopefully soon. Oh, that's a bugger. How do you know when an audio is trending or not then? So Beth's just registered. Awesome. Thank you. I'm excited, but I need to free up some space on my phone. Yeah, you need to have space in your camera roll, guys, because when we repurpose, we need to save the Instagram reel to your camera roll. So if you've maxed out your storage with photographs and videos and you get on your phone, you need to create some storage so we can do what we need to do. Robert, reels is where I need work for sure, but I hesitate to post because I don't know how to make them. That's all going to change once you register for this free challenge, Robert, because I'm going to provide the training before I provide the templates. So I can help you with that. Okay. All right. This is going to be such a treasure chest of content. Absolutely. Get ready to get out of your comfort zone. You've got this. Who's targeting Beth there? I love the collaboration and idea brainstorming. It's going to be gold, okay, if you all participate and you all put your own versions, like your links underneath that particular day. So this is all going to be stored in Guide 19. So for those of you that have been around me for the last couple of months and done my last boot camps, Guide 19 has come during the boot camp and it has gone. Okay. This is staying. This Reels challenge is staying in Guide 19. So the next time I do a boot camp, it's going to be Guide 20. Okay. Guide 19 is not going anywhere. Guide 19 exists at the moment, but there's nothing there other than questions. Don't ask questions yet. We haven't started. But I have got a post there that says ask your questions, because if you ask questions here, there, and everywhere in the group, I just don't see them. I've got so many groups and pages and things that unless all the questions are in the one spot, I'll miss them. Okay. So we've got the questions unit, but there's no videos in there yet because we haven't started yet. But every day for the 21 days, there'll be a post added to Guide 19. And what I want you to do after you've done the reel is to go back to, day 1 post or day 2 post and put the link to your reel and put it underneath that post. So day 1 could have, 200 links underneath it with all different ideas of how people have recreated it. It's going to be gold. Okay. Just registered from Jerry. Awesome. This is why I don't really post, because I don't know how to make reels, and I'm sad to admit. Don't be sad to admit. It's just reality, and you're not alone. People do things because they don't know how. I'm giving you the how. The how is what I'm all about. The how is what my coaching community is for. It's the how to do things. And a lot of people hold themselves back from doing live videos, things like reels and, things that are new, just simply because they don't know how. These are really simple to create. You've just got to get started, and I'm giving you the opportunity to get started because I'm going to provide you with the training first and then the templates, okay? So tag everybody you know in this industry into this video and get them registered, or share that out on your social media, that link there, which, sorry, Instagram, the link isn't showing up there, helenmartinonline.com/Reels Challenge. Okay, share that out in your social media. Let's help as many people as we can overcome that fear. I haven't done them because I don't know how to do them. They're not that difficult, which this is what I love about Reels, just to wrap this up. This gives the new person, like Dan, a new person to, not necessarily to the industry, but to his business, doing something like Reels. Dan does not need a following. He does not need influence. He does not need credibility to put out a reel and get 91 comments to respond to. Dan just shared that with you. Reels are perfect for the new person who's nervous about social media, nervous about posting on their personal profile, nervous about, if you've got a business page, posting, wherever. This is awesome for that new person that wants to build on social media, and even not just new people, old hats like me, to get untapped organic reach. So you can put one reel out. You might only have 10 followers on Instagram, and you put up an Instagram reel and get thousands of views and comments. That's the potential for Reels. There's nothing like it out there. This is a gift, and it's free. Reels are free. And I'm going to teach you how to create them on Instagram and repurpose them to Facebook. So you got 2 bites of the cherry. Okay? You just got to get started and keep up the consistency. It will be day by day to begin with, but when you really get into Reels, you want to learn to batch your content like I do. So I'll pre-record 10 in a row, 5 to 10 in a row, and then I'll post them every day for the next 5 to 10 days, which takes me, 5 to 10 minutes once I've done them, posted it on Instagram, then Facebook, and I'm also repurposing on TikTok as well. So for those of you that do have a TikTok account, I will mention that. It's not an expectation of this challenge by any means, but you might as well if you've got a TikTok account, okay? So I'll cover that in the training. But this is gold for any of you that are looking for, to get to more people. And there's still a lot of people that are not doing Reels. There is a lot more jumping on the bandwagon, but you want to jump on now before every Tom, Dick, and Harry jumps on Reels. Okay? So don't get left behind. because you're missing opportunities. Okay. Okay. Yep, my mentor has taught me things about my phone that I didn't know. Very thankful. That's what it's all about. Yes, Matthew, I watch reels all the time. That's how following people and views. Simple outreach to mass market. Okay, Joanne is registered. I've never watched a reel. I can't figure them out. I can't wait to learn. You probably have. You maybe not recognized it's a reel. Like it's just a reel. Like if you've ever watched just a little short video, seconds, they are hitting the news feed now. So you may have watched one but not recognized what it is. But there are, particularly with Facebook, it's not straightforward how to do one and where to go. And that's what all the training is about it. Instagram's much more straightforward. That's why I like to create them there and then repurpose. Let's make it the easiest for you. So I hope you all register. It's completely free. Share out the registration link, which is underneath at the bottom of the video there. Sorry, Instagram. helenmartinonline.com/reels challenge. Okay, I'll put it in the description when I get off the live. So invite all your friends and let's have a hell of a lot of fun. Okay, so we don't start until the 13th or 14th of April, depending on your time zone, and then just commit to the process to watch the training videos and then the 21 days after that. Okay, so join us tomorrow on Clubhouse where we're talking about how to coordinate the benefit of all things regarding a 90-day run, because it's the effort that you put in now that you actually get in 3 months' time. That's just the way this industry works. Too many people are wanting fast results, like talk to somebody now, recruit somebody now. It's what you do now you get the benefit of in 90 days time. So let's have a good discussion about that tomorrow on Clubhouse. Then I'll see you back here for my online crew courage video, which is a good one this week. You need to listen to that one. And then the next day I've got a couple of guests, which is going to be lots of fun. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you on Clubhouse tomorrow and get registered. Okay, bye.